All right, what is going on, Family Ties COD League? It's your boy Sketchy here with another match, and right now we have Fab Four versus the Four Swordsmen. I know on the main channel, uh, we just had a match in that was the Gorillas versus SOB. For that one, SOB does have another match there on that main channel. So if you guys want to catch oh my gosh, SOB in another match tonight, you go ahead and head back on over to that main channel. But if you are a fan of either the Four Swordsmen or the Fab Four, you are in the right spot. We've got a great series ahead of us, and I think the Fab Four 0-2 right now. The Four Swordsmen, I'm actually not sure what their record is. I probably should have checked in on that and made sure. I wonder if I can pull up the stat sheet maybe from the Discord real quick and take a look before they get this map started. If I do have time, I'm going to go ahead and try to find that. So right now, the Swordsmen have not played a match, and I thought that that was the case, but I wasn't 100% sure. So the Swordsmen yet to play a match. Going to be interesting to see them in this first one here tonight, and facing off against a team that you would hope to beat simply based on their record. And the Fab Four actually 0-3, not 0-2. So this is going to be their final match, and all that they necessarily would be playing for is going to be spoiler for the side of the swordsmen, trying to keep them out of that winner's bracket. If you are the Fab Four, and so let's see if they can try to do that. But it does look like the game has loaded in. And we are going to hop into the map 1 skyline. And I'm fairly certain that the teams are swapped in game, unfortunately. But that's okay. So, here we are. And it looks like it is going to start without me crashing. But I do apologize. I am going to have to... Oop, and I didn't mean to switch that. I'm going to have to switch the teams real quick because they are flipped at the top. And while I get that done, Grizz does get taken out. And there we go, a quick swap on board with Grizz. And let me pull my keyboard over. And let me see, here we are. And it does look like, so far, a very hot start. If you are the side of the swordsman, the Fab Four having a tough split so far, and it looks to be getting even tougher tonight. And hopefully they can try to figure it out here. Going towards this P2, the setup early is going to come in actually for the side of the swordsman. The Fab Four still struggling here. Oso does manage to break in. Not a great setup, and it is a little hard for me to see how these teams are setting up, or really where the push might be coming from, simply because of that mini-map being taken out. So I do apologize for that, not being able to necessarily tell when a break might come in, or when a team might be collapsing on the point, but we're just going to have to roll with the punches here. And Fakes starting off 5-4, getting his team slowly back into this one. And it does look like the Fab Four are going to even it up going into this P3, or just about. But the spawns do come in actually in that back P2 area if you are the Four Swordsmen. So they do get that last 15, make a little bit more separation, a 25, 26 point lead if you are the Four Swordsmen. The Fab Four, though, here early on P3, what can they do to try to hold it? Oso taking a weird route, maybe not the most advisable if you are on the Fab Four. Maybe wanted to try and hold towards that grass side of the map. Not going to be able to do it. Fakes maybe got the spot on the other one, but maybe, I don't think so. He might not have seen that guy, and so break coming in. Only a 10-second lead still for the Swordsman. So this game very back and forth right now. It could go to anyone. But Big Tink coming through the front side. It would be huge if he could get these guys off time. His teammates do spawn in grass. So another stroke of luck, I guess you would say, if you are the Fab Four, getting that grass spawn right there. And I don't know if somebody hit a route to make that one happen, but good play if so. If not, very lucky spawns, and they're just going to hold this back grass area and try to set up for this P4, but getting taken out is Big Tink, and so the spawns and the pressure is going to be in favor of the Swordsman, and once again, they have the early setup on this P4. It's now been 2 of the 4 hills, or 2 of the 3 hills, I'm sorry, because P1, you can't really count that in the setup game. But 2 of the 3 hills, you see the 4 swordsmen getting there early and getting the early setup and that map pressure, map control. So what can the Fab Four do here to try and work their way into this point? The lead now increasing if you are the swordsman. And now 3 dead for the swordsman. Checked. Gonna have to try and play his life, but not gonna be able to do it. 1 kill for Fakes, but not gonna be able to find the next. And I mean, you need Fakes to really start turning it up here if you want to try to win this for the side of the Fab Four. I know it's been a rough split, and I know that this win isn't gonna get you out of that losers bracket spot, but it may very well do something for your confidence going into that tournament this weekend. You do have a few days of practice. This match being early in the week means that they do have some time to prepare for their next series, so it will be interesting. I mean, not for their next series, but for that tournament. So it will be interesting to see how the side of the Fab Four do prepare for that. And I apologize. And I don't know. I know that. I don't know if the fan is still bad right now. I do apologize for that, but my AC is out, so I have a window unit in my room right now. So I apologize for the noise. I didn't realize that it would be picking up so badly. But either way, a big lead if you are the swordsman. And nobody really doing spectacular. I think just playing the map better. Because right now, if you do look at the slaying, the slaying is about even. I wouldn't give it to either team here. I mean, both teams just about even, but the map control has really been all the way in favor of the 4 swordsmen. They just haven't given up that many holds, and they've been getting those rotations early. This P2 is actually helping for the side of the Fab Four to slowly work back into this one. If they can hold this remaining 30, it'll only be about a 30-point game going into this P3 once again, just like in the first rotation. And if the side of the Fab Four can shape up towards that P3 and P4 objective, that would be huge in a way of in the way of them coming back into this game, because last time it definitely was where they struggled in those P3 and P4 objectives. And so, if I could hop on board over here with Checked, a minute 29 in time, 16 and 12 on the map, and so far, maybe the most impressive performance in the lobby, maybe besides Fakes, who's at 23 and 17 now, really trying to put his team on his back, still down about 60 points, and he's going to have to find a few more kills here. And now picks up the submachine gun. They do get control of the time, trades in favor of the Fab Four. The Fab Four slowly crawling back into this one. They've never really had a lead, never really had it, never really made it close thus far, but they do have a chance here to hold the rest of this time and parlay that into a P4 and try to get right back into this one, headed into that 3rd rotation. So let's see what they can do. Neither team, again, can win it here on this P4 objective, so we will see a 3rd rotation no matter what happens here. But if you are the side of the Fab Four, you cannot allow a full 60 or even close to that go in the favor of the swordsman. The swordsman really close to closing this one out. And when you get close on a mixy map like Skyline, it's hard to try and come back because there's just so many ways you can come in and chip away and try to get just a few seconds here and there. And it does look like the early break on this P4 once again for the Swordsman. And I think both times heading towards this P4, the Fab 4 were early set up in grass, and both times didn't read the pressure how they should have, and both times get broken, and the Fab 4 looking to go down 0-1 in the series if they aren't able to turn it around late in this one. Big Tink 19-19, and I mean the slaying not really that heavily favored towards the side of the Swordsman, but they are up quite a bit, and I think it's just a team how they play as a team, that team effort, going around the map together, making sure we're calling out and making plays as a team. If you are if you are the 4 Swordsmen, and the Fab 4 maybe need to get a little bit of that going here. They do have some control, but 3 of them go down, and Fakes maybe overheating just a little bit, maybe losing the plot, looking for kills rather than playing for that objective. And you just hope that maybe he settles and tries to hold the time, but checked. Now holding towards this kitchen area, and I apologize, I didn't do a listen in, but they do get broken. And so I want to go ahead and try to do a listen in with the 4 Swordsmen and see how they're calming to try and finish out this game.
I'm pushing through the back.
Hey, kitchen. Fakes in the corner by kitchen.
Nice.
I spawned over. They're spawning in the back.
I'm behind them.
Any kill we get is spawning out.
Nice.
Dead in time.
Nice. Push out front, Grizz. Push out front. Through bridge. Fuck.
Back. Dead. Only thing open side ply right now.
2 top front. 3 top front.
Spawning on you.
Nice.
Plat last. He's 1 bullet. Nice. That should be game.
Good shit, boys.
Oh, never mind. They got
Come on!
Good fucking shit, Grizz.
Let's go.
Right, good game.
Let's go, man.
All right, and I do apologize for that minute listen-in, but at least we were able to get something going there, able to listen in just a little bit, and I definitely probably should have done that a little bit sooner in the map. I do apologize, but either way, we did get to hear just a little bit of the comms there from the 4 Swordsmen as they closed that one out. A little bit of passion flowing. And I mean, you know, Oso having a rough one. Nobody on the side of the Swordsman really having a rough one. So you're going to need Oso to step it up there if you want to win this series. But the Swordsmen take the 1-0 lead, and I'm going to go ahead and I need to switch this around and make sure that we have the teams right on the right sides. But the Swordsman going to go up 1-0. Great map 1 out of them. All 4 of them really contributing to that win. Nobody was getting carried there. So, I mean, and I you know, some players had a better map than others, but everybody really just right around that, like, 27 to 35 kill mark, if you are on the side of the Swordsman. So you do like that if you're the Swordsman. If somebody could tell me, I don't remember what the final score out of the Fab 4 was there. If somebody could let me know, I think it was somewhere around 186 or 176 or something like that. I definitely just completely blanked. But we'll just put that for now and figure it out in a little bit. But we're loading into the map 2 already. A protocol search and destroy. Fab 4 hoping to bounce back here. I think they have the ability. They just have to start working together and start playing more like a team. I think right now they just haven't really clicked as a team so far. I think all 4 players have the ability to make plays when they want to, but thus far this split not able to do it together. So let's hop on board with them here first on this defense, and you're gonna expect the side of the swordsman to try and hit towards that A area, but no, it's going to be a fast B hit. They're going to get this spot onto Fakes, and very quickly, a 1v3 if you are Kev So Juicy, and he's just wondering, guys, what happened? This map just started, and now it's all up to me in the very first round. Don't want to go down 0-2 in the series, and so Kev wants to find something here to try and punch them in the mouth to start this map 2. Picks up the AR, gonna get the first kill onto Kraken, makes it that much easier, a 1v2, and he does get taken out. I wasn't able to see that player was coming up from behind him if I had the minimap. I meant to actually re-enable the minimap for Search and Destroy and Control. If somebody could remind me in the chat before this one to do that, that'd be great. Not before this one, before the next one, I apologize. But checked with a 3-0 start. Gonna have to hop on board and see how he's breaking off on his first defense. And actually, I do keep doing that. I need to stay on board with the offense in Search and Destroy. It's usually the better thing to do. But checked is going to instantly get into some confrontation towards this top side. And Kev So Juicy with the bomb gets a quick pinch onto checked. Checked, taken out very quickly, not even able to defend himself in that gunfight. Just gets shot in the back. Kev So Juicy, though, a very aggressive play, and very early it pays off, but then you're wondering, with bomb, top zip, nowhere near the rest of his team, he does get taken out, and you just wonder if he did make that play with his teammates and got the bomb down, could they have gotten away with this round? Big Tink still wants to try and win it himself. He said, leave it up to me. Trying to work his way back towards that bomb. It is in a precarious position. 30 seconds left, though. And if he can find a good timing here on the Matrix, he does get the spot. And now, just chasing the kill rather than the bomb. Matrix going to do the smart thing and just run away. And now, no time for Big Tink to grab the bomb and make it to a bomb site unless, maybe, he can drop to that A site and get the plant down. But I don't even think so. And no, he's not even going to try it. And so that's going to be the round. Matrix, also a 2-0 start. And so your Tier 1 and Tier 2 helping you try to close out this Search and Destroy and go up 2-0 if you're the 4 swordsmen. The battle of the 4s here tonight. 4v4. You know what I mean? As COD was meant to be. But right now, you're looking at the side of the Fab 4, and you're hoping for Fakes to start contributing. That first pick in the draft, you want him to be that marquee player, that key player to try and help you get through these series. A first blood does go in favor of the Fab 4, I think, for the first time this map, and so you want them to try and help close this round out, but a very quick push with the bomb through the spiral area. Can Kev find 2? He only gets the first, and so bomb still up, bomb still mobile. Very quick gunfight for Fakes, and Fakes does get taken out. 0-3 start for him, and you really need him to get involved if you are the side of the Fab 4. Oso now left in an unfortunate 1v2 situation. And he does get spotted out. Matrix with the shots on. And he's waiting for this guy to reach out. He doesn't know that's not going to happen. Does find the kill, though. Great prediction. Great read if you are Oso. But Grizz with a read right back. And Oso still with the nice shots almost takes that gunfight. But a 3-0 lead if you are the swordsman trying to go up 2-0 in the series. And it's looking highly likely here. And if you are the Fab 4, what can you do? Still winless in the split. Fakes. Goose on the map as your tier 1. Needs to get involved some way, somehow. Let's see how he does it here. Going into this 4th round. Trying to get back in this series. I apologize. And fakes. Finds confrontation early towards this bottom side. The pre-fire not going to hit. Oso, though, with a great nade. Going to finish the kill. Fakes. Maybe still playing. Just a little too nervous. Maybe a little too shy. Want him to get a little more active. We know he has the gun skill to do it. And so, there he goes with his first kill of the map. Good shots. On to checked there. But does throw his life away before Oso is able to plant the bomb. And it may be a 4-0 lead in this map too, if you are the side of the swordsman. And a nade going to deter that plant. Oso reassessing. Can he find one? And then get the bomb down. If one rotates towards that other side of the map, and it looks like one did, neither of them really close to this A objective, he is going to get a free plant. So this is going to work out in Oso's favor. Grizz and Kraken maybe playing a little too timid there. 2v1, you know where he is, you want to keep him trapped in that area, but no. And Oso just going to run out and throw his life away anyways. So 4-0 lead for the Fab Four. Hoping that they can try. I mean, not for the Fab Four, for the 4 swordsmen. And hoping that the Fab Four can try to fight back in this series. Because so far, it has not been good in the 2 maps that we've seen. Gonna hop on board with Kev here. See how he breaks off for this round. Top window push. He's going to have these 3 players pushing under him. And it looks like they're going to be set up to try and counter this B push just a little bit. Or the Fab Four, but all of them maybe giving a little too much free range. And if I can get over towards this side of the map, going to be a weird gunfight happening on the helipad. Fakes behind Grizz should be able to find a freebie here. And now that's going to be the round. The defusal gonna come in. Finally on the board. If you are the Fab Four in this search and destroy. I apologize. Shotzzy stream just started playing on my phone while I tried to pull up the chat. And so, a little bit of life. If you are the Fab Four. Gonna stay on board with Fakes here. See what he can do to continue to try and get his team back in this game. And you gotta think, if he starts heating up, this team may be a force to be reckoned with. Gunfights going down elsewhere. Awkward stuff going on the map. Number 4, Kraken. Very close to Oso through this top side. Can he find one? No. Oso with a big kill. And now, very close to their second round are the Fab Four. Unless Matrix has something to say about it. Does take out Big Tink, making it a 2v3. But now, a retake is going to have to occur if you're Grizz. If you're Matrix, what can you do? And I just realized that the numbers were messed up, and that's why I couldn't switch to the players I wanted to. But Grizz, actually, I think that was Matrix. I apologize. Gonna find a big kill to open up this B bomb site. Kev So Juicy finds himself with 2 in the back, trying to take him out. But now Grizz just gonna get taken out by Fakes on that helipad, and Fakes with the 2-piece to close the map out. I mean, not the map. I apologize, but the round. So 2 in a row for the Fab Four. And you're hoping that they can try to find their way back in this series. Because so far this series has been all 4 swordsmen. And I would really like to see that change here. See a little competition come towards the way of the 4 swordsmen. You know, need some iron sharpening iron in these series. Nobody likes to see a blowout. Especially if you've had a tough split like the Fab Four have. You want to see them get some juice going into that tournament. Big Tink playing through this backside. He's playing in that spawn. 2 people pushing on him. His teammates just going to let him die. Not really helping him. And I'm not really sure what Oso and Fakes. I wish I had a mini-map because I don't know how that all played out. But I'm just not really sure why Oso and Fakes were in there together while their teammate was getting pushed by 2 in the backside. You got to think Tink is calling that out. I'm not exactly sure what happened on the round, so I can't completely say like what were they doing, but because there might have been some reason that they were doing what they were doing, but definitely a weird play. If there was no specific reason they were in that position there, but a very even affair for the side of the swordsman. Once again, you see 3 players going 5 and 5. Matrix that standout at 7 and 4. Kev So Juicy once again first blooded. And if his team does survive this round, he's gonna have to reassess how he opens these ones up. But Fakes gonna be the second one taken out. All down to Oso, all down to Big Tink. If Oso could find the second, there might be a chance, but no, that is the map. 2-0 lead if you are the swordsman. And swordsman making sure this one isn't in question. Want to close it out quickly. Hoping for the 3-0. The Fab Four, though, need to find a way to fight back here. Coming into this map 3. We'll be right back shortly with the Family Ties COD League. are back. I apologize for the delay. And you guys might be getting double audio right now. I apologize. Oop. Oh, never mind. Okay, so should be good now. And so far, very strong start for Matrix 3-0. Very strong start once again for the Swordsman. And if you are the side of the Fab Four, gonna have to dig deep here. Try and fight back in this series. And so, kills going down, trades, Fab Four. Semblance of control. Be gone very quickly, so A hold it will be. And they are doing alright so far with this A hold, but two of them go down, and now Tink needs to play his life, but not going to be able to. And now 3 dead. 4 if you are the side of the Fab Four. The stack is in. Oso, only one in a position to put a stop to this. Not going to be able to do it. And so 3 through the front. Fakes. Going to be the last one up. Can they find the trades? Kev So Juicy with a 2-piece. And Fakes does get spotted out once again in that brown door area, and a pinch coming in from the side of the Swordsman, and that's Matrix on the pinch, gonna win the gunfight and try to get onto that time. Maybe not. Second guessing. Still playing for a few more kills. Does find one off the spawn. Can he find another through this top side? No. Fakes gonna find it, and Fakes really needs to step it up here for his team. A 2-6 start. And, I mean, he just maybe running a little too much so far in this control. Most deaths in the lobby. Just going to need to try and slow it down. Don't want to throw away too many of those lives. I apologize. It might sound like I'm being hard on Fakes tonight, and the only reason I am is simply because I know he's a good player, and I just am hoping, and I know that he can turn it around, and so that's why I keep saying hopefully he can try to get his team back in this and spark something, but it is hard to do sometimes when your team is just not meshing. As an individual, you can't really get it going yourself. Kev So Juicy. A 7-7 start, but it's not enough for the round. And the Swordsman maybe looking to end this in a 3-0 fashion. A little bit of smack talk out of Matrix. Friendly smack talk, I will add. Usually some of the smack talk in the Family Ties COD League gets a little heated, I think. Matrix just jawing at his buddy Kev just a little bit. And so, how will this round start, this offense? So far, great. If you are the Fab Four, maybe going to get this first tick on to B, but nothing more. Unless Oso has anything to say about it. Finds the first kill towards that bottom vault objective. Finds the second onto a guy in Lion. And now, map control is in favor of the Fab Four. They just need to keep this pressure up. Keep winning these gunfights. Picking up these lanes and not getting pinched is the most important part. But they're not going to do that. Nobody watching that poolside push through. Nobody picking up that catwalk. And they are going to get taken out. Going to be back off the respawn. And right now, Checked is 13-6. Let's get on board with him and see how he's playing in this round. And actually, let's do another thing and get on a listen-in with the Swordsman and see how they're calming right now.
In our lobby, in our lobby. Our dark.
Hey, top art. Fakes top art.
I don't know if he knows I'm under.
Oh my god, weak on A.
Probably not, probably not.
Think that I got good timing.
Here. I think we give
Just
up
good
A here.
Nice, nice.
Fakes was not the guy at top art. I don't know if we missed
He's in
him or
lobby,
what.
he's in lobby. He's to the right, Grizz. Dead.
I'm pushing
On
to the
on
van.
B, on
Kevin's
B.
should
still
do it.
lying. Kevin's
I
still
should be able to
lying.
get
He's
his
gonna hit
point,
brown
though.
door. He's gonna hit brown door.
Tink
Dead.
line, tink line, tink line.
Fake somewhere mid P3.
Oh shit, he's in rugs. He's in
Fakes
rugs.
is
Watch
deep
him spawns.
left. 2 on my body, Bonsai.
One's in rugs.
Two
Good
dead.
kills.
Nice. That's
Still in
good.
rugs. Still in rugs.
Nice on the Jeep close, Jeep close, Jeep close.
Dead.
Last guy on point. We
Nice,
just
nice,
need to
nice.
flood at him. The other 2 are gonna be close.
Oh,
Nice one, back right.
He's coming line right now.
I got rid of the tick.
Two front
Kevin,
ammo, two front ammo.
Karam.
Yeah, he's
Looking.
still there. And one in our spawn. He's going art. Fake's going art.
I'm looking. I don't see anything.
I think he might be statue.
Front art, going outer left art. He's underneath.
I had to
That's
fucking
his
make a
fucking
play there.
Damn it.
God damn.
I think we let somebody get.
And so the comms coming through, but the round not. If you are the swordsman, maybe a little bit of a caster curse there. And so the cap's gonna come in. Fab 4 showing a sign of life here in this control. So far getting outslayed, but they are gonna take an offense by way of ticks, giving them that hopeful Round 5 defensive advantage. And what can Matrix find on this break? He's going to slide this right hole, but Kev So Juicy's there waiting on him. That nade going to back him off. Ready for this gunfight on the B objective. Big Tink not going to be able to finish that one off. 17-9 start if you're Matrix. And now the A capture coming in if you're the swordsman. And everybody from the side of the Fab 4 going to be off spawn unless you're Oso. And actually, I'm sorry, Oso was the last guy off spawn. So Fab 4 all going to be working their way out of their spawn as this A capture comes in. Big Tink gets caught sprinting, fakes as well, not going to be able to find a kill. And so Oso and Kev through the backside, going to combine for 3, and now a chance in the round, and I wasn't able to get to Kev before he died. So we're going to hop on board with Oso, 14-13 here, trying to contribute here and keep his team in this series. A big kill for fakes. Can he find the second? 2 going towards that bottom vault area, and now capture on B starting for the swordsman. The swordsman doing well on both of their offenses so far. A trade in the bottom art area, and so spawns close art are still going to come in if you are the Fab 4. And actually, I apologize, Matrix does sneak through. Wasn't able to see the mini map there, but Matrix able to get in that art area and spawn them in that P4. And so that makes this round that much harder if you are the Fab 4. And so, Oso with a big kill. Just trying to stay out and keep the other team distracted and out of his teammates' spawn. Can fakes find this kill on the checked through the outskirts? Checked. Doing a great job playing his life. Not able to get away from the nade though. And so, Kraken trying to find his way through the spawn of the Fab 4, finds a gunfight on the fakes through the top side, but does get taken out. Matrix up next through this P4 area. What can he find on the Kev So Juicy through the backside? And nothing as of yet. This offense has stalled. If you are the swordsman not able to find consecutive kills here, and now the life advantage has also dwindled. Can Big Tink tie it up here? Not able to get the last shots in to do so, but map control and now life advantage gone if you are the swordsman. A big sign of life here for the Fab 4 late in this series. And it doesn't have to be late in this series if they can turn it on right now. For the Fab 4, still a B capture needed if you are on the side of the swordsman. But right now, that pressure coming in, Kraken just slowly capping. But a big kill if you are Big Tink on to checked as he slides into the point to try to support his teammate. And, I mean, maybe a little too hesitant out of Tink there, but Kev So Juicy with the trades. Why can I never switch to him? Finally, I do, but he does get blown up by the car. Not going to want that to happen. A 4v4 turns very quickly into a 4v3 for the Fab Four. The cap coming in ever so slowly. And now a big kill on the Kraken if Fakes can find it. Gonna have to stop the cap, and he does. Finds the kill onto the point as well. A 2v2 for the end of this round. 24 seconds. Knows that one stop art. He's gonna get taken out, and so the round goes to the side of the Swordsman. A very hectic into the round of big chance for the Fab Four to take the lead in the map, but they're not able to do it. Another offense, 3 in a row on this map. And right now, you're wondering, do you want that round 5 defense? And really, you don't have a choice but to play for it. If you are the Fab Four, just need to win this round in any way they can to stay alive in the map and in the series. And so far, the slaying not in their favor, but Fakes had a slow start and has slowly crept back up towards that even column. Another gunfight going on through this top side. Matrix with a big kill, 25 and 15 on this map, and so far having a great series. And Kraken with a big 2-piece, and I'm sorry, that's actually checked with the 2-piece through this backside. And he's going to keep it going. Now spawn trapping the Fab Four, and the Fab Four maybe running out of gas here on this map 3. Had a chance in it early. Maybe could have closed out that last round. It would have looked very good here, but I mean, a stick coming in, gonna take Fakes out, and through the backside is Matrix, finding another. Kev with the trade, but now down 5 lives very early in the round with no progress on either objective. What can they do here to try and change that? Grizz in their mid door. Oso gonna get the spot, gonna call it out, save his bullets, and try to play for a kill off spawn, but nothing happening, and somebody has to stop the time if you are this Fab Four, and it's going to be Kev So Juicy on B, but he's going to get greeted by 3 players on the 4 Swordsman. Big Tink with a big kill through the bottom, though. If he can find a second, that would be huge. 20 seconds here is the lifeline for the Fab Four. The Fab Four are going to have to really dig deep here if they want to have a chance in this series. They had a chance in this map early, but a 4 dead means that should be all but it. 22 lives to 10, 2 seconds left, and nobody's going to be able to touch, and so a 3-0 for the Swordsman in the series. The Fab Four winless in the split, but we've had teams before go winless in splits and turn up on tournament day. I do think Fakes didn't have the best series tonight, and I keep highlighting that simply because of how good of a player we know Fakes is in the Family Ties COD League. So you're going to look at him to get in that prep work for the tournament day on Saturday. Make sure everybody tunes in on the 12th. Right? That's the 12th? Yes. The 12th. Saturday the 12th. And it should be a fun one. But here we are. And after 3... 4 Swordsmen walk away with 3. And I hope everybody enjoyed the series. And I think there is still a series going on in that. I apologize. In the on the other channel. So if you haven't, go ahead and check that one out. But that should just about do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and get in with the interview and see how the Swordsmen are feeling after that win. Alright, 4 Swordsmen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay, they definitely can hear you guys. How are we feeling after the win?
Feeling
Feeling
good.
real good.
Absolute masterclass out of us there.
Yes, sir. A quick 3-0. And is there anything you guys wanted to say after that one?
Big
Shout out
Tank
Big
is
Tank.
free. Nah, he's free. He's free.
All
Respect to him, though. It's my brother. We gotta respect.
Shout out Matrix and Checked for absolutely fragging on the control. Got a little sketchy there in the first round or two, but I mean, these guys make it easy.
For sure, and yeah, I definitely noticed Matrix and Checked were having a big game in the map 3. But anyways, that is gonna be it. And thank you guys. Great series out of you guys. Good luck in your next ones.